Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you today to the closing ceremony of the Nigerian edition of the Africa AI IoT Challenge. We are the local organizers for this challenge, and we are Digital Africa. We're sorry that we're starting late, but we're just hoping that we can get more people to join us. But regardless of that, we're going to start immediately. So as not to waste more time, I would like to invite the chairman of Digital Africa. His name is Dr. Evans Oherem, and he is more or less the driver of this challenge in Nigeria. Please welcome Dr. Evans.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am so delighted to welcome you all to today's event, which is the opening ceremony, which is the end of the challenge we had here in Nigeria. And because of the challenge, 34 people participated, and out of those 34, all of them were trained. Some of them were trained virtually, some were trained physically. And as a result of that, eventually 5 teams were selected, and out of those teams that were selected, they are those that did the challenge in effect. And out of the lot, 2 of the teams were selected eventually as the winners. And they are UMA, which represented graduation team. And then there's also Elim Tutors, which is to do with startups. So those were the ones that were selected here in Nigeria, and therefore those that are being billed to go to Dubai for the next phase of this challenge. So on behalf of Digital Africa and the local organizing committee here in Nigeria, I would like to thank the winners for participating and ultimately going to represent Nigeria in Dubai. Of course, I would like to use this opportunity to wish them well and to also implore them to make sure they do well, because by so doing, they will do a lot to please their country. And so we're expecting a lot from them. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to use this opportunity to thank those that assisted us, numerous organizations that assisted us over the course of this event. For example, we have the Nigerian Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy that supported us all the way. There's also Nigerian Communications Commission that also gave us ample support. We also have National Information Technology Development Agency, NIDA, and then National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, and then Modo Systems Limited. All of them assisted us immensely. We also had some community partners here, and they are Contrimetric Solutions, Intel Box, and Abuja Data School. So, in effect, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened. It was a good event, it was a good outing, amply well participated, and at the end of the day, we got our team that are going to Dubai. We wish them all a very good outing. And having said all that, once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're all welcome to this.
Thank you, Dr. Evans Oherem, for your commitment to ensuring that there is the promotion of technology in Africa and ensuring that Africa moves from a place of users of technology to a place of producers of technology, which is why we are so excited about Umar and Elim Tutors. I would also want to just once again congratulate them for winning the Nigeria edition of the Africa AI IoT Challenge. And we hope that they would get to Dubai and win the challenge in Dubai. Moving forward, we would like to invite the chairman of the Africa AI IoT Challenge, Mr. Mohammed Aboud, who is ably represented by Mr. Hussein. Mr. Hussein, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm glad to be here with you today instead of Mr. Muhammad Aboud. Firstly, congratulations for all the winners from the Nigeria Challenge. We today achieved a new thing. Along the past months, we worked very hard with all the African partners in Nigeria with Digital Africa, our local organizer for the Nigeria Challenge. You did a very well challenge. Congratulations for all the winners from the tracks we had. We today have the last African Challenge local finals. We have the finals in Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, Kenya, Uganda, and today is Nigeria. The winner teams will represent their country in the Africa finals. It will be held between the 13th and 16th of December in Dubai, UAE. And also we will launch the next year the new challenge edition. The challenge edition will be by the participation of more than 15 African countries. So congratulations again, and happy to be with you. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Hussein. Thank you for that quick speech. Dare to say that this is the first time Nigeria is going to be participating in the Africa AI IoT Challenge since the commencement of the challenge in 2016. And I'm sure that moving forward, that Nigeria will participate strongly and more ably than it has this year. So moving forward, I would like to invite Mr. Vincent Kabunga. He is the chairman of the Africa IEEE Council to please give us his own speech. Mr. Vincent, you're welcome, please.
Thank you very much. And once again, folks, I am really excited to be able to participate in the Nigeria edition of the Africa IoT and AI Challenge. It's been an amazing journey. I have been watching from the sidelines, and I'm really excited at the level of expertise and talent that has been exhibited throughout this competition. As has been mentioned before, for us at the IEEE Africa Council, this is, for us, it's been an amazing journey, showcasing the kinds of things that our African brothers and sisters can actually develop and nurture, and we want to see those continuing to grow. It's been an amazing challenge seeing all these talented people bringing forth all these wonderful ideas to life. And we are really excited that we've come to this point where we get to celebrate our winners. And for the folks that are going to be making it to Dubai, we wish you all the best. And even for the folks that have not been able to make it to the final three, just participation itself has, I'm sure, been an amazing journey for you, and you've learned quite an amazing breadth of talent and experiences that have come your way. And I'm sure some more doors are going to start to be open to allow you to bring your ideas further and bring them to market. I'd like to also thank first of all, our community partners, Digital Africa, our sponsors, Benya Capital, Wakanda Ventures, our technical partners, our other community partners, and everybody else that has really contributed in a very strongly to make this competition a success. Thank you very much, and all the best. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Vincent. Thank you so much for having so much confidence in Digital Africa to handle this event. It was really an eye-opener, and we're really excited that we're part of it. So moving forward into the event, I would like to invite the CEO of Benya. Benya is the sponsor for the regional event, and thanks to Benya for ensuring that this event actually is taking place and is taking place successfully. Benya, we would like to invite you back. Mr. Benya, if you can hear me? Mr. Yasser Seri, if you can hear me.
You are muted, Mr. Yasser. You are muted, Mr. Yasser.
Sorry, gentlemen, I was muted. Mrs. Phil, thank you very much. I would like to give you a great applause and thanks for the great introduction of all the participants in the event. Gentlemen, and I would like to thank each and every one of you, those who participated in the great organization of the event. It has been a pleasure seeing this event come to life. I remember back in January when Mr. Aboud talked to me about doing this event through the African countries. It seemed like a dream, and now I can see this dream come true. The participation of Nigeria is of great importance to the event. I would thank very much each and everyone who participated from the Nigerian counterpart. Would like also to thank Dr. Evans and Dr. Vincent for their great support and participation in the event. As you all know, Benya is becoming one of the leaders of digital transformation in the Egyptian market, and actually is spreading its services across the African continent. I would like to congratulate all the teams who will be able to make it to the finals in Dubai, and those who will not be able to make it to the finals in Dubai. Please let me tell you that Benya is committed to sponsor future events, and there will be lots of opportunities for you to participate in. Please allow me also to repeat my words. The last couple of years have seen difficulties, and these entrepreneurs have proven that through difficult times, they were able to change their lifestyle and exert that extra effort and build their own startups. They should be rewarded, and Benya is committed to help and reward these participants. Thank you again very much, and thank you for all the teams and participants. Hoping to see you all in Dubai, inshallah, next December. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for your speech, Mr. Yasser of Benya. We're really excited for your support and the fact that you're being a part of this challenge. I would like to invite one of our community partners, Complementary Solutions Limited, Mr. Boswayeni. They made sure, in fact, they are the backbone of the success for this year's challenge. I would like to invite Mr. Boswayeni to give us his own speech.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to be here. My name is Boswayeni. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Complementrix. I would like to say big congratulations to the winners of this year's IEEE IoE Challenge, IoT and AI Challenge. I would also like to appreciate and congratulate all the participants. In fact, the fact that you're able to participate and go this far, you are all indeed winners. Now, why do I say you are all indeed winners? I am aware of the intensity of the training and capacity building that happened as a build-up to this challenge. As Complementrix, we actually were there from the beginning of the processing through all the development stages, all the classes, all the teaching, and all the presentations that happened. We're indeed proud of all the presenters and participants. But it's a big shout out and congratulations to Umar Adam, the PhD student, who is wanting to make it possible for everyone to be able to speak and understand each other regardless of the language we speak. So, and that's by enabling artificial intelligence in language translation. Well, what a project, what a fantastic idea, and we know you are onto something. Congratulations. Would also like to thank and appreciate and say congratulations to Ilium Tutors. Trying to solve the problem of capacity building and education in Africa. It's a huge challenge. We know the number of out-of-school children we have. We know the challenges with education deficit. And we know that with the internet penetration and mobile penetration, perhaps this kind of initiatives and solutions are the things that will solve the challenge of learning in Africa. So thank you, Helium Tutors, for your solution and the fact that you have won this challenge. And I'd like to wish both of you huge success as you go to Dubai. to then pursue the challenge at a bigger stage. For Digital Africa and Deep Complimetrics, I would like to say that for us, we believe in building capacity and in helping Africa solve big problems and making Africa a solution provider as against just being a continent that consumes technology. For Complimetrics, we are indeed the biggest player and partner in Digital Africa. We put a lot of our resources behind Digital Africa. We fund and support Digital Africa. We're doing this consistently for 10 years, and we are proud to continue to do this. And on a personal note, many decades ago, I was also a student, like many of those that participated in this event, and I was an IEEE student member. So for me, being part of the community partners for this year's IEEE IoT AI Challenge, it's like coming home indeed. I remember the nostalgia of being an IEEE student member, learning so many things from the IEEE community. And now that we are doing this, definitely a time for me to come back home to IEEE and then continue to help IEEE take this to indeed a higher level. So on behalf of Complimetrics, where we believe in touching lives with technology, I would like to thank our sister company, Digital Africa, for the fantastic job, Norma and Huzo and the rest of the team. I'd like to thank my colleague, Dr. Evans O'Hara, who also doubles as the chair of Digital Africa, and indeed IEEE and all the stakeholders that have made this happen. We're indeed very proud of all of you, and we're happy that we're able to do this together, and like to commit upfront that next year we will do this again and even make it better. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Bosso Ayeni, COO. He's the Chief Operating Officer for Complimetric Solutions Limited. And like I said earlier on, one of the backbone supporters for Digital Africa. Moving forward, I would also like to invite Mr. Emmanuel Otori. Mr. Emmanuel Otori is the founder of Abuja Data School and one of the trainers for this year's event. He trained the participants on business development. Mr. Emmanuel Otori, please, we would like you to share your experience or give us a speech or your opinion about the event.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of the IoT and AI Challenge. It's been an exciting experience. It was a whole lot of opportunity for the startups that are actually doing exceptional things to be able to learn a lot. And I am glad to have been part of this very first edition. I haven't seen startups that have been this committed and showing their entrepreneurship values. I have a lot of them still in my memory, and I am hoping that this will continue. I actually think one of the things that we need to get well also, I imagine if we can get over 1,000 startups, the impact will be so high. I think the set of startups that we've started with have really had a great opportunity. And so when we have the next edition, I think one of the things we will do is to ensure that we put the word out there, because the impact should be in thousands. And not just for the good number of startups that we have, but I am looking at this going beyond borders, even going beyond Nigeria to other nations across the sub-Saharan region and all over Africa. Because looking at the course that we took on design thinking, looking at how we made a business model canvas, looking at how we were able to design an elevator pitch, and how these startups can go out to ensure that they're confident enough to present their ideas. These things come in handy. It's just like we're having Harvard Business School, because this is what happens in top schools around the world where subjects like this are being taught. It's funny also that such things are not taught in schools. So it really excites me to be part of this because it's great. I think one of the things that we have to begin to do as institutions and individuals, and most especially from Digital Africa is to ensure that the unique set of skills that the young people have can actually go beyond just skills, but become products and services that can be offered. So I am encouraging all the startups that have undergone this training, this boot camp, to not just end it by taking notes and by networking and interaction alone, but to begin to understand how to drive their products into the marketplace. You are not really an entrepreneur if you do not have a product or a service to sell. So I challenge you to take all this knowledge and experiences and go out there and begin to make sales and raise the funding. We have already groomed you to ensure that you are able to raise whatever amount you want to raise, $100,000, $1 million, $2 million. And what I have noticed is that it's possible that you can do this with the knowledge you have been equipped with. And we have been able to train you to set you on the right path. So I am expressing my gratitude also to Digital Africa for giving me the opportunity to be able to train for the period which I did, and to the faculty and management of Digital Africa. I am very grateful. I am hoping we can do a second one, a third one, a fourth one, and even much more, and to also ensure that the reach is quite large. Now, to the startups, the business environment will need different set of skills. You will need to be resilient. You will need to be positive in your thinking, because the business environment is quite not as easy as it looks. You will need to be dogged. You will need to learn as many other skills that you need to know on the field while you're carrying out your business activities. So it then becomes necessary that when you make up your mind to run a business, ensure that you are fully committed to making this happen. I myself am a startup founder, and I totally understand the terrain. But then what keeps us going is the ability to have grit, to know that there is a bigger reward, and the impact can be huge, and you have the opportunity to change the world and make unique contribution to national development and global development. So thank you for having me. I am once again honored, and I am hoping that after this closing ceremony, we can have a general forum for all those who would have become our be in an alumni group, and we can get to keep networking. We can ask questions. We can collaborate. We can help startups that will still need some support after the closing ceremony. So I look forward to being part of this in subsequent years, and I'm grateful to Digital Africa for the opportunity. So thank you once again for your time. I hope I might have to end here. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the training. Even for me myself, I know that 1 week of training on business development was also an eye-opener for me. And like we've all heard, startups, this is just the beginning. There's plenty, there's a lot of opportunities available for you out there. It's time for you to it's not just for you to pick up, to write notes and just drop your notes, but the opportunity has come for you to learn, to unlearn, to relearn certain things, and to start making money. So moving forward, I would like to invite Dr. M.K. Abba. He is one of the directors of the Intel Box. Intel Box was one of the trainers. They took the training on product development. It was 5 weeks of intense training, both for the physical participants and even those virtually. Dr. Abba, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. M.K. Abba. I'm the head of learning center at Intel Box. It was a good opportunity to be part of this great undertaking, especially for Digital Africa. And I want to thank you once again for looking at us and deeming us worthy to be part of this digital revolution that is going on right now. So we had a very interesting time with the people that we trained, the startups that we were training. And one of the key driving factors behind our own successes and our core values is to try to develop human capital, especially in terms of this current ecosystem that we are at the moment. Everything has been, there's a lot of things that are going on right now, especially in the tech world, and we want to be part of that. And also developing local content is one of those things that we actually look forward to. And not just the acquisition of skills that you can have the technical skills to bring about a change or a revolution in a particular instance or in a particular space or discipline, but also the business aspect of it. Definitely when you have something, it's really important to kind of capitalize on it and commercialize it, because everything, there's always this tit for tat kind of system that we have the world over. So one of the key factors, whenever maybe I kind of have a platform to kind of communicate my idea, one of the key things is to develop that interest in whatever it is that you're doing. And once that interest has been developed, you can then move on to say, oh, you also have a skill that you can capitalize on and kind of add additional shock value to that interest that you have. And apart from that, what is going to keep you going is that determination. So from now on, since that you have reached this level of having the technical skill, so how much more can you market your own idea to kind of conceptualize it and push it forth so that people would be on it, and you have something to give back to society while making your own making your own contributions, and also being very in a way to add value to yourself in terms of the value addition to yourself, your country, your own company that you have just developed. Intelbox has always have that wherewithal to push forth our capabilities, to see how we can push boundaries so that we can be ahead of the times as we are at the moment. We also started off really well, and we had an idea to just think outside the box. One of the things that I personally come to realize is, as much as education is kind of gives us a platform to express ourselves, to push forth and push the other boundaries, it also kind of gives us that little if I say impediment in a way, because we tend to have that logic. We always tend to think logically. Oh, this might not happen, this might not happen. Because of that logic, we kind of limit our own thinking. But once you always see people pushing the idea of thinking outside the box, that is what, like, the Intel box, the name is coined from. So once you have that at the back of your mind that, oh, there's actually something that I can go above and beyond this physical limit that we have. So maybe I can push the boundary further. Then you can get in there and think outside the box and kind of create an idea that could be commercially viable, that could add value to humanity as well, and make a lot of things easier, especially when it comes to optimization, in terms of maybe you look at robotics, how you can optimize artificial intelligence generally and see how much it can add value to your life. So the bottom line is, in this particular juncture, we have to have that at the back of your mind, those three things that I have always mentioned. All the time, I always tend to have that push to actually acquire a skill, which I'm very interested in. And then with my determination that I have, I can push it forth and then be at that particular selling point where wherever I go, I will have to add a value to it. And in terms of somebody who has like a startup or something, those are the kind of things that you have to put at the back of the core values of your own startup, so that you can push it forth, or an idea that you have, you can push it forth and you can drive it. So don't limit yourself to maybe these kind of generic setting or footing, if I may call it that, for the lack of a better word. But then you think about something a lot more, something that would add value to yourself, something that you can actually express. There's a saying that says that there's no idea that is subpar. Every idea is good. As much as you wish to follow it through, I think there's a high possibility that you can actually implement it and then kind of make it work for you, especially when it comes to maybe you just conceptualize an idea. Oh, maybe this might work, but maybe it might not work. But then just go ahead with that intention of there's a way that there is that particular value addition that you have, and then can go above and beyond and just get into that zone of creating something that you think would add value to humanity as well. So this is as much as I can just share part of the speech that I have because of this time constraint. So I may have to stop here, and I really want to thank Digital Africa again for deeming us worthy to be part of this training program, which we have learned a lot because it's always a two-way street. You teach somebody something and then you get something out of it. So that is just how life is generally. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope the sky will be your limits. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. M.K. Abba. Thank you, Intelbox. Thank you for ensuring that this year's edition of the Nigeria AI IoT Challenge was a success. It was really indeed an eye-opener for even the participants, both physically and virtually. And like we've all heard, every idea is a great idea for as long as you can see it through to the end and build on your idea. Now it's time for the participants to share their experience of their training, their experience of the challenge. I would like to call on Elim tutors to please take on the podium and share their experience of this challenge. Elim tutors, Mr. Zulkiflu, if you can hear me.
Good afternoon to you all. Before I begin, I would like to say that I will speak for 2.5 minutes, and my other partner, Elim Tutor 2, will speak for the remaining 2.5 minutes. I would like to begin by expressing our.
Sorry, you both can speak for 5 minutes each. That's fine. You have time. Yes.
Okay. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude and thanks to all the organizers, from the official organizers, BINIA, the local organizers, Digital Africa, and the trainers whose support has been immense throughout this journey. I remember the first time that we came to know about this program, we were very skeptical about applying to it because our company was incorporated in November 2020, and we thought that it's too big for us to join and enroll ourselves into this program. But then after some time, we received about 3 emails at different instances. We thought that let us just apply and give it a try. So after this period, we went on to participate in a 5 weeks workshop. The first week was about business development. The second and third week was about machine learning, mathematics for machine learning. And then the last 2 weeks were about introduction into Internet of Things. I believe that after going through this 5 weeks course, 5 weeks workshop, we are now very confident to represent Nigeria in Dubai. And we've taken all the necessary we've taken the feedback, we've looked into it, we've reviewed it, and will improve on our idea. Even though we have an MVP, but we're trying to make it more appealing, to highlight and solve all the problems that we envisioned at the very beginning. So I think that's all I have to say for now. I will now give time for Elim Tutor to share his experience. Thank you very much.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to thank the organizers for giving us this chance, and also our trainers that have helped us so much. So we started with the business development phase, which helped us a lot in the strategic planning of our business, seeing how we can scale our business, have the right team, and make the right decisions at the beginning, and then having a clear roadmap of where to go, where to be. That phase helped us a lot on that. And then we of course went on to the product development stage, which helped us on the machine learning aspect, the data science, the more technical sections of it, and Ilim Tutor being an app solution, an e-learning solution that reinforces learning to students. We have core features like adaptive learning, which aims to streamline or personalize the learning of students to what they need the most at a specific time, and other solutions to like the gamification aspect of it to reward students so as to induce some motivation and competitiveness on the whole aspect of things. So the product development classes gave us insight in how to implement this, the right way to go about implementing an algorithm that will scale, doing a proper data science analysis so that we know what we're dealing with and how we need to go about these implementations. So definitely our team has bonded a lot too with that, which is great. And we got valuable feedback too, which we will use to improve our solution and hopefully contest at the higher stage as well. So thank you once again for this. That's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Ilim Tutors. We look forward to you representing us in Dubai come the 14th of December, which is next month, and we hope that you will do us proud. I would also like to invite one of our virtual participants. So this training was done both physically and virtually, and we had participation from physical participation and virtual. So I'd like to invite one of our virtual participants. His name is Mr. Josiah Akinloye, to share his virtual experience of the training.
All right, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. My name is Josiah Akinloye. I run an IoT company in Lagos, Nigeria. So I really enjoy the business development session and the product development. I really thank the organizer and everybody. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of the closing ceremony. Thank you, everyone. So I would like to invite Mr. John Funshaw, Engineer John Funshaw. He is the Nigerian section chair of the IEEE. But before then, once again, I would like to thank all our community partners, thank NIDA, NCC, the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Technology, the Nigerian Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics. I would like to also thank Intelbox, thank Complementary Solutions, and big up to Digital Africa. So Engineer Funshaw, you have the floor to do the vote of thanks.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can see me. My name is Engineer John Funshaw Adebayo, FNSC, a senior member of the IEEE. My face is a bit dark because I'm a black man. If I'm audible, Inoma, can you say yes if you can hear me so I can go on?
Yes, please go on, go on, go on.
All right. So basically, there are 30 emerging technologies we have in the world. We've only brought out 2. The first one being Internet of Things, second one being artificial intelligence. And we thank the IEEE, African Council, for bringing it to our notice that Digital Africa is the most competent to partner with. And I want to especially thank the chair, Vincent Kabunga, for mentoring this to harvesting. Because the most important thing is not only to know, but to do and to reap the fruits of the seed. And I want to personally thank I want to call him president, I don't know, chair of Digital Africa. And I want to thank, I want to call him Professor or Dr. Chris Waje and all the Digital Africa team, especially Norma, for selflessness in all we have done so far. And all the participants that came up and are successful, I want to wish you well as you go to Dubai, and I want to also encourage the ones that did not meet up that we are here. That's why on behalf of the ESCOs and the members of IEEE Nigerian session and even Digital Africa, which is also in Nigeria, we will incubate you and make you prepare for the next edition. Now to our sponsors. Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, Nigeria Information Technology Development Agency, Nigeria Communications Commission, and all other agencies, ministries, and departments that have supported us, or that we even drop letters to, and they are still working in progress to support us in the future. We say a big, very thank you to you, and we all beckon on you soon. Going back to the street here, the market woman is the one that will actually benefit from what we have been discussing and the services that we have to offer in the next future, which is tomorrow. We all know in January, 5G is around the corner. So let us take it seriously, that this is not just a gainsay to just talk and see, but it's to do the work and prepare for the challenges ahead of us. On that note, I want to say thank you very much. And thank you for being there for all of us. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, everyone. With that, we have come to the end of the closing ceremony of the 2021 Nigeria IoT AI Challenge. We look forward to seeing you all in Dubai, and we look forward to the 2022 edition of the challenge. Thank you, everyone, for participating, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.